What's up, guys? I got a special video for you today. We're joined by lovely Tori, and this video, we're going to go through her phone, take a look at her Tinder, her Bumble, her Hinge, and basically show you guys what dating apps look like from the girl's perspective. So we're going to see, the kind of openers she gets, the kind of guy she sees, what bios she likes, what she doesn't like, how many dick pics is a good amount to get a day, all that good stuff. We're going to give you guys basically a behind-the-scenes look at Tinder from a woman's perspective. Enjoy. Alright, so let me paint this scene. You're home, maybe you're a little hot and bothered because you saw my latest Instagram post, and I'm out of town, I'm unavailable, Gregor's in the hospital, whatever, so I'm not around. So you're going through Tinder. Now I want you to pretend like this camera is not there. You're just basically talking out loud and sharing your thoughts about your experience.
Okay.
So first off, before we get into that though, I want to kind of reiterate. So how many matches roughly when you were active on Tinder would you get a day?
Oh, probably like 15.
And these were guys that you actually found attractive first. Like these are like matches that you liked.
Yes.
So if you were to swipe right on everybody, it would be
more.
A lot more?
Would be, I think, more.
Like an overwhelming amount of matches.
Probably. Do you want to do that?
Unless, if you want a barrage of dick pics for the next 3 months.
No, I don't. I could always just uninstall this.
You could. All right, so let's take a look. What do you think?
No, too young.
Okay.
He's 21. No, you're not legal.
Why do you wait? If you find these guys too young, why don't you just set your setting to the age that you want? You can do that, right?
I know, but I just.
You just like the fun of rejecting these young guys, these fucking young lads. Like fuck you, ain't getting some, no pussy, back to jerking off, boys.
Yes, basically.
All right. Low-key.
Why are you so angry? In every picture.
He does look kind of angry.
Yes.
It's like the 3 same pictures in a row.
Yes.
It's a big
Look,
no.
1, 2, no.
Why would he think that's a good idea? Some of the shit that
What,
guys...
getting the tattoo in the chest?
No, they're having 3 pictures of the same thing back to back.
I don't know, but this is a no.
Alexa.
He kind of looks like a guy from a podcast I see, so yeah.
Playing with Fire podcast. So what made you? Yeah, that's not a surprise. What made you decide to match with this guy?
I think he's cute.
His facial hair is on point.
Yes.
I think that's a big
he
thing.
has nice. Let's go back to that.
Let's go back. Although this is kind of a serial killer.
Yeah, he looks like a serial killer. But here, let's go back to the first one. Back to Tinder. Let's go to no such assumed. Here.
That's a pretty good pick.
This one is a pretty good selfie. Look, he looks cute.
You almost can't even tell it's a selfie.
Yes, I like the fact that he's kind of blushed in this picture. He's probably drunk when he took this, but he's kind of blushed. I like his eyes, facial hair nice, and I like his nose too. I like his nose. So yeah.
His nose.
Here, okay. What I don't like about this picture is your killer face. Like the look that went to kill you.
This is a guy that looks like he's about to butt fuck him in the background.
Yes.
Maybe that's why he looks so nervous, because there's a creepy guy.
But here, what I don't like about this is the mustache. It's weird. I find,
It's a little bigger in that one, yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. It's
What about this one?
This one is calm, relaxed. He's driving. It's like a.
Remember how we talked about this? How every single fucking guy has a picture of them in a car driving?
Yes.
It's like, I need to show off to these girls that can drive a car.
No.
Guys, for the love of God, do not have a picture of you in a car driving. No one gives a shit.
No. How can I go back? Ah, there you go. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so
So what do you think would have happened though if he had that second picture first instead of the first?
I would definitely swipe left.
So I want to point this out. So we kind of talked about this before. So when you're going through Tinder, you're basically making these really fast decisions. And only if a guy has a first picture that's appealing are you then like looking into it more and then going through his other pics, right? So if a guy has, say you get your perfect fucking 10 like me, but the first picture is total shit, you wouldn't go to the second pic. You would just automatically left swipe.
Yes.
So this is just the key points of having your first picture be on point. No selfies, no picture of you fucking sitting in a car, no picture of your facial hair being weird, no other dudes in the background, none of that shit.
No. He super liked me, but he was a nope.
How do you feel about super likes?
Nope.
Do they make a difference?
I mean, if I find you attractive, yes, it'll be like, oh, he super liked me. But I basically get super likes from guys that they are not attractive at all, and that looks a little bit desperate, I guess.
But so super like isn't going to be, it's just really going to come down to the guy. But I think the one advantage of a super like that it puts you to the top of the list with a girl. So.
Exactly, it does.
Yeah.
It does. You will appear there. No.
That's a hard no. You never do the downwards angle because it makes you look shorter. You always want to shoot from
Yes. No.
For the love of God.
Why?
Please do not.
Just why? Mateo, no.
Never again, downwards angle. What do you think about Miller?
He's showing up.
It's too posed, right?
He's definitely showing up.
Your picture shows.
Look at me, I'm so fucking hot. And always looking down. He knows that his face is not like...
But remember, the camera's not here, I'm not here. What would you honestly do? Would this be a left or a right swipe?
I don't like his face. You can only see his face in 2 pictures. And I don't like it. Nope.
So this goes to show that you can be super jacked and still fuck up.
Yeah.
What about Jared from Subway?
From what?
Just kidding. He's a good-looking guy.
Yeah, this one is cute. You're gonna like him.
So interesting. You didn't even read his bio.
Oh no, because I found him cute.
Yeah. So guys always fret on their bio, but that's like the least important stuff. You want to focus on the pictures. Get the pictures on point.
Nope. Nope.
Another super like.
Nope. Why? You don't... I cannot see you in your pictures like... This is weird. No.
What about Fernando?
He's 23. Nope.
Interesting.
You see, this guy is going to be ugly.
Well, let's find out.
Told ya. Told ya.
Every time.
This guy
is the equivalent of guys when we see a picture of a girl just with her face pics, we know she's going to be fat. All right, so I think we kind of got the idea here, but I want to so reiterate what are the mistakes guys making with their pictures. So let's go over everything.
Okay, first of all, please make the first picture a picture of you.
Yes.
Because if not, we all know that you're not.
Even Rhaegar knows.
Yeah, even the dog knows that.
Oh!
Yeah, nope. Weird selfies.
No weird selfies.
No weird selfies.
And no selfies of you in the car.
Please, no, or holding the fish. God, no.
No fish holding pics.
Please don't hold the
Fish out, cock out. Yeah.
Yeah, just don't do it.
What are some other big things?
I would say angles. I mean, try to find a good picture. If you don't have a good picture, please ask a friend to take a good picture of you.
Yeah, so you want to shoot ideally. Especially if you're in the shorter side, you never want to shoot down up. If you don't want to take pictures of you with taller friends, that's another thing you never want to do. You want to make sure you're not wearing the same exact outfit in every picture. Selfies, 1 or 2 are okay as long as they're good selfies, but you don't want to be leading with selfies. Like your profile shouldn't be 5 selfies and that's it. And also you want to have, as you mentioned before, if you see a guy with 2 or 3 pics, that's going to be like a no for you. You want to see at least 4 or 5 pics.
Yes.
Generally speaking.
4 or 5. And don't be lazy. Please just write a bio.
Yes. Unless you're hot, in which case it's
unless you're hot. But no, because remember, you can be super hot and have this douchey kind of look. So if you look like a douche, no.
So that looking like a douche comes down to having like really posed pics, right? Where it just looks like you're like flexing.
Yeah, like look at me, I'm so hot.
Yeah, so you can really significantly avoid the douche look by just having natural type of pictures.
Please.
Oh, you're getting
God.
All right, let's see what's going on. What are you up to? Your bedtime though.
Yeah, my bedtime.
Hi, what are you up to? So what do you think about that opener?
This is like, I don't like these ones. And I'm going to tell you why.
Tell me.
What are you up to? What do you want me to reply to this?
Right now, I'm making a video on how to improve Tinder photos, and we're about to critique you in front of thousands of people. So be on your shit.
Yes, like I'm about to expose you.
I'm also sitting dangerously close to a guy who I've done many things with,
Yeah,
and
this
his leg is rubbing on my leg.
like, what are you up to? That's oh, but there's another one that's worse than this.
It's the worst.
What's up?
Too boring, right?
Seriously, I've answered the ceiling, the sky, the moon, the cookie jar, to like, what's up?
My titties.
And they don't get the fucking joke.
Most guys don't. So what's a good opener then?
I would say I would change that. What are you up to?
How's your evening going?
Yes, something a little bit more polite, like how's your evening going, or like I don't know, how was your day, whatever.
So you like it when guys ask you how your day is? How's your evening?
Yeah, it's better than what's up or where are you up to.
I have noticed that quite often guys think that, and this was kind of a revelation for me.
I'm not a bro.
That how's your day going, how's your evening going is like too boring, but actually girls seem to really like that. Like they like to be asked about how their day went. It's just like this.
Because you're showing interest. This is like, hey bro, where are you up to?
Yeah.
What have some beers?
Too casual.
What have some beers?
What's the best opener you've ever gotten? Besides mine.
Yours was whatever. Yes.
I got a furry dog. Let's hang out.
Yeah. I like when they start probably with nice jokes. I love jokes. I love puns. I'm kind of dorky.
I like puns.
I like big puns and I get that like no. I'm kind of jerky. So yes, I do like puns.
What's like the best pun you've ever gotten?
I got something that was like, it was super cheesy, but I laughed at that one. It was something like, I'm not a photographer, but I can picture us together. And I was like, okay, that's kind of stupid. Hi.
That's so corny though. But you like that?
It's super stupid. But it made me laugh.
Did you?
It made me laugh. So I was like, sure, hi, how are you?
So here are the openers that I've been teaching guys to use. So just as I say them, just give me your gut reaction. Hey, trouble.
No, I don't like it.
Why?
Nah.
Okay. Hey, I like your style.
Okay, I like that one. Kind of generic, but I like it.
Hey, potential lover.
No, definitely no.
Hey, future lover.
Why lover?
Because I find like lover is a nice word. It's not too crass like hey future fuck buddy but it's not too serious like hey future wife. Like I find that it's like a nice like in between.
I don't like that word, but okay, whatever.
What about you seem like my type?
Well, you kind of swipe me and we match, so I guess that yes, I look like your type.
Yes, very logical explanation.
Of course I do. That's exactly what we're like matching.
I think the most effective opener, actually, I generally say, my general advice is to go with a generic opener because just simply for time saving reasons. But if you really like a girl, I think the best thing to do is to, correct me if I'm wrong, is to comment on her picture. Like make a unique observation like, hey.
Yes, I like your smile.
Yeah, well, that's kind of generic, no?
If she's smiling in the
Yeah,
picture.
yeah. Or hey, I like your sexy nerd glasses for you.
I have had that one.
For me.
And from other guys too.
Well, mine was the one that counted. All right, let's take a look at some other openers you've been getting.
Probably this guy asked me what something might buy me in.
Yeah, I feel like Google can solve that.
Yeah, he was kind of lame.
Well, let's explore that. What made him lame?
The fact that he was like, what does this mean? I'm going to tell you, but you could have Googled that, so it's like, And this one, he was just asking way too much, way too fast.
So he just wasn't able to chill out. So a good text game, I think, should be like a little bit of a give and take, play by four. It can't just be like, hey, what are you up to? What are you doing? When can we hang out? Are you single? Are you hot? Are your tits real? Like, just can't be like pushing. It's got to be
No,
like a
no,
little bit of a tango, like, you know, like maybe like, just pull back a little
Yeah,
bit.
like, hey, how are you? But, like, just give me time to answer to your questions. Don't like give me a crazy amount of questions, and I'll be like, hey, can you please just calm down?
Yes.
It's like when a dog is very happy because he's going on a walk.
That's my dog 5 times a day. What are some common text game mistakes that guys are making, like when it comes to texting you? What are guys doing wrong?
Crazy amount of stuff. I got a text from a guy that basically told me that he was ready to date now, and then he sent me a picture of him shirtless.
Oh, that's like an extreme example. What about more common?
More common when they text you to do something very late at night.
Okay.
Like, do you want to grab beer? And it's like 11. Nope, I don't. Or it's 1 a.m. First of all, I'm pretty sure that you don't want to grab beer. You want to grab something else. And
like what would that be?
and
I wouldn't know anything about
and like I need time. I really like it when they plan stuff ahead, because that, hey, let's meet up today. Hey, no, I could be busy. I could be, I don't know, sick at home.
Listen, motherfucker, I'm filming a video about guys like you right now.
Exactly. I could be filming a video about, like, I'm going to kill you, criticize you, or whatever.
Oh. Okay, so just comment. I think there's a big misconception in the pickup community that I see is that, like, oh, you know, if you make plans ahead of time, the girl will flake. You should always try to do like same day type of shit. And this is a horrible mindset, because generally speaking, if you hit up a girl and say, hey, let's hang out tonight, chances are she probably already has plans for that night. Even if she doesn't, generally speaking, girls don't like to be an afterthought. And also, for example, say it's 11 o'clock. Say the girl lives 5 minutes away from you. In your mind, you're like, hey, if I hit her up at 11, she could be at my place at 11:10. I could be penetrating her by 11:20, 11:30. We could be cuddling, and she could be telling me how I'm the best guy ever. In reality, that girl needs an hour and a half to 2 hours to fucking do her ritual to do that. So in her mind, she's not gonna be at your place at the very least until 1 a.m. So these are the things they have to keep in mind. So
Yes.
the vast majority of my success has come from planning things out and not just trying to do the same day. That's not to say it can't happen. It can, and it does, but it's the exception, not the rule.
Yes, exactly. We need time to get ready.
All right, what else we got in terms of texting? What other mistakes are you guys making?
When they don't reply, like,
Oh, it's just Spanish.
yeah, sorry,
Who speaks Spanish?
I do. Oh my God, this guy! I actually dated this guy. Let's not go to this. Not go into this one.
We'll skip the guy, your former lover.
Let's not do that. When, like, okay, so they text me first, then I reply, and then they just don't reply ever again. It's like, what are you doing there, bro?
Well, I don't know. That's so much of a mistake as a guy just getting really lazy.
Yeah, laziness. Laziness is a mistake.
Like laziness is a big thing. Also, we talked about this earlier. What about the guys going for the number too fast?
Yes. Like, hey, how are you? What's your number? Bro, I need more, like, let's exchange something more than a number before I give you my number.
Here's the formula that I teach guys. Let me know your honest thoughts on this. First is obviously the opener. All of the openers just to get the conversation started. That's really it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think an opener should be overly long. Like you shouldn't be sending paragraphs or something like that. It should be something very simple.
Yes.
Second is build investment from the girl. So that means get some banter going and get her actually investing into the conversation. When you see her writing, that's when you know she's invested in the conversation. Third is smoothly transition towards the meetup. So what I don't do is I don't say, hey, let's grab a drink tomorrow night. What I'll say is something like, we should get together sometime soon.
Yes.
I want the girl to agree to the general idea of hanging out. Then I'll try to figure out her schedule, right? So I don't just assume. I'll say, what's your schedule like?
Mm-hmm.
And she'll tell me her schedule. After that, then I'll go more into hard plans. And then generally I'll move to the number. Of course, there are exceptions. Sometimes, especially I've found with like Latin women who just fresh from whatever country they're from, that generally it's better to move to WhatsApp because some of them are just really bad on Tinder. But that's just like a cultural thing I've found.
Yes.
But yeah, so there's like all these like little things, but generally speaking, like there's a smooth progression. But before I go for the the meetup, the number, I want to get the girl invested in the conversation. And what do you think, in your opinion, is the best way to get a girl invested, to get her really?
Just keep going with the conversation. Try not to make it that boring. Because if you keep asking, what are you doing? What are you up to? It's like, it gets very repetitive.
But what do you think is like a good thing a guy can ask you? Like, what are some ways guys can make it not boring?
Actually, I had some question games with guys. Like, okay, you ask one and I ask one, and you can start with very stupid question like, what's your favorite color? And
D's or double D's?
and then you can get something like, yeah. And then you can get like deeper according to, okay, she's replying fast, because that will make her reply fast.
So girls like games.
Probably. Like, she's replying fast. I know. She's like, they are engaged, like, okay, now she's gotta ask me something, and probably she's going to ask you something that she wants to ask you, like, when was your last relationship? Something like that. And you could actually get to know her a little bit better. And then, like, almost every guy use the, I don't get notifications from here, can I get your number?
Yeah, I don't think you should ever there should never be an excuse why you're going for the number. You go for the number because you want to get the number. So you're not going for it, oh, I don't get notifications. I never do that shit. I'm like, shoot me your number. Like, it's never, I don't need an excuse.
Yeah, it's like, hi, okay, can we move outside of the app? Can you give me your number? Can I have your number, please?
Shoot me your number.
One.
Right now, give me your number. I want it. I need it. Ray girl will make fun of me if I don't get it. All right, so we kind of caught that. What do you think? What's like the big takeaway here? So you basically, as a girl, you're getting bombarded with 50, 100 matches a day. You're like overwhelmed with dick. And your profile, honestly, no offense, but kind of sucks right now. Like, if I was to do your profile, you would get 10 times the amount of matches. Like, I could literally multiply your amount of dick in like fucking 30 seconds.
Let's do that.
We'll save that for when this video hits 50,000 views. So if you guys want to see her get more dick, then make sure you hit the like and subscribe button right now, because that could potentially be your dick. Possibly, if you have a good profile, you're not short, you're not far away, and you're not young, and you meet an extreme series of criteria. Okay, so what are the big takeaways? So the guy really needs to have their shit on point if they want to be competitive.
Yes.
Which means starts with good pictures.
Good pictures.
Again, we've kind of retouched this. We're watching this video for YouTube, but make sure you follow all the rules that come to having good pictures. Like, really get your picture shit on point, because it starts with that. Secondly, it comes down to having good text game.
Yes, definitely.
Like, how many times have you had it where a guy is good looking, probably like way better looking than me, but they fuck something up over texting and it doesn't go down because...
A crazy amount.
Like 90%, or how often does that happen?
No, I wouldn't say 90%. I would say, let's say 50%.
So 50% of the time, like how? Like,
they are not good texters. It's just like.
Okay, let's be honest. How many guys have you matched with that are better looking than me? Let me have it.
Like, do you want the number, or do you want like?
It's a ballpark. You have to give me like 47.5. There was a midget that had a shit up for it. I matched with Tyrion Lannister. Like, no.
That would be weird. But no, more.
A good amount.
A good amount.
Okay, you can only handle so much dick in your life, basically. If I'm correct. I mean, well, you know, I don't want to speak for you, but you can only handle so much dick, if I'm correct, right? So you have to make an educated decision based on which guy you're going to meet up.
Yes.
So that decision is going to be partially based on their pictures, or if it's a dating app, but also partially based on their texting.
Under texting, yes.
So basically, with texting, you literally they can't do something retarded that's going to turn you off. Like, for example, you know, just get too needy. How often does that happen?
A lot.
Yeah, it's just like you don't respond for like 20 minutes because you're busy, and then just like start going.
What are you doing? Are you in another date? No, bro. I don't know.
Just making a video shitting on you, okay? Calm down.
I'm just taking a shower. Let me shower. Like.
Let me masturbate in peace.
Yes.
Okay. So what are some other things guys need to do in terms of their texting? They need to be also, when you say they need to be persistent, like I know with us when we were...
I wouldn't say persistent. I would say that interesting is the thing. Like, keep me interested in you. Like...
In which ways did I get you interested in me? What would you say? Or was it just purely a pity fuck?
It was purely pity.
Yeah, I knew. Yeah.
Just purely.
Purely like...
Mm-hmm.
Like, I hate myself tonight. I'm going to go see this fucking
it was
guy
like,
in a messy apartment.
Yeah.
And a husky.
And the husky. It was more because of the husky.
All right, so here's what I think I did. First of all, it's a combination of voice memos, right? So you got to experience my voice.
Yes, and that makes you more. It makes it more personal.
Yes.
Like, because texting, it's just like, okay, but I don't even know how this person sounds like. What if I don't like his voice? Because that's a thing for me. I need to like the voice.
Yes.
I really
Voice needs to be as sexy as mine.
Yeah.
What percentage of guys are doing voicemails? Not that often, probably.
Not that often, but I remember I dated a guy when I asked him if I could listen to his voice. He
Send me a dick pic.
No, he actually called me. He was like, yeah, sure. And he called me. I was like, oh wow, I wasn't expecting this. And it was like a nice surprise. It was a very nice surprise. And we talked for about like 30 minutes.
So you like phone calls?
I like voices.
Is there a situation where a guy calls you and you're just like too shy to pick up the phone?
No, but I need to have the number saved because I don't answer numbers that I don't have on my list.
But generally, it also has to probably be contextual, meaning like a guy just can't call you randomly like 2 days later out of the blue. It has to be like while the
while the conversation is going on.
So that's another thing to stand out. Another thing I did was I sent you a lot of pictures of like from my life. So I'll send you pictures of Rhaegar and shit to kind of
Yes,
just
you did.
draw you in.
Yes, you did, and you kept inviting me to have some wine on your very, very, very romantic.
I just broke you down. Just.
And I was like, oh, this guy just wants to fuck me.
I got you with the creton.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, like I know what ails you. I want to fucking cure all your problems. Right. All right. So I think that pretty much these are the big takeaways. So make sure your pictures are on point. Texting has to be on point. And again, like this is, if you're living in America or any first world country, it's fairly competitive. Unfortunately, if you want really easy shit, then you can move to the Philippines or Colombia, which is an option for some guys. But honestly, like if you have to play the game. It's the same thing if you're meeting girls at bars. You're shaking your head.
Don't say that.
It's true. All right, hopefully you guys found this video valuable. This went a little longer than I was expecting, but honestly, I didn't want to cut it because I want to keep this as raw, unfiltered as possible. In addition, as a secondary benefit, I know a lot of guys struggle with just vibing with girls in real life, so hopefully this was a nice little example, watching the way I personally vibe with chicks. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. Make sure you smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, click the bell for notification, and until next time.